Cold market prospecting, what is it and what's my number one method? I'll answer that in this video. Let's just get straight to it. I like to speak and be direct and make the best use of your time. So if you're a network marketer, you may or may not be familiar with this definition, this term. Cold market prospecting means you are trying to generate interest, as in, hey, take a look at my information about my business or product, from people who are strangers. They're not warm market, the people you know, they're cold, don't know you, never met you before, right? So what's my number one method to prospect or market in that cold market? So I prefer LinkedIn over any method for some reasons that I'll give you, and I like to combine it with some other methods so that you can warm people up as quickly as possible. Because what I'll tell you is, if you're trying to convert somebody that's still cold, you're going to get the lowest ever conversions you could possibly imagine. Someone who doesn't know you, doesn't trust you, doesn't have rapport with you, doesn't see the value in working with you or joining you or buying from you. They don't owe you anything. So if you're trying to convince that person to get their credit card out, sign up for your team or your business, it's going to be very, very hard. You're going to have an amazing level of skills. Not everybody's going to possess those. But if you can use something like LinkedIn, where you can be very specific for the type of people that you're targeting, you're going to find that you can manufacture a lot more rapport a lot quicker. So for example, if I'm out there on Facebook and I'm like, hey, I'm trying to build a business here, would you like to take a look? Do you keep your options open with making money? Someone may say yes, but it's a weak yes. It's just a glimmer of curiosity. We don't know the type of person we are. We don't know if what we've got's a fit. We don't know how much they're going to see in it. We don't know if they're going to even enjoy it. It's going to be very difficult to convert that person. But if I go onto LinkedIn and I realize that my business really appeals to existing small business owners, and I can go away and create a sales funnel specifically for small business owners that educates them and really encourages them and shows results for other small business owners in my particular business, I can now go to LinkedIn and look for small business owners using their search function, and I can now with confidence go to that person and say, hey, I got a project that's specifically working with small business owners. It offers this and this. I'd love to put some information on here for you. Would you be open to taking a look? Now, when someone says yes to that, you now know that you have a whole system almost behind you that is specific to that exact type of person. It's like if you're in health and wellness. Would you like to lose weight? Well, most people say yes. Wouldn't it be smarter if you could create a sales funnel, a series of pieces of information that specifically talk about how ladies that have given birth in the last year can use this supplement safely even if they're breastfeeding, and it helps them to get their figure back as well as more energy, and it's healthy for them and the baby. Also, here is an accompanying exercise routine that can go with it. It's the best one for, new mothers, right? So if I had information like that and I went on social media and I targeted people who would just become parents, I would be able to get much higher conversions with that method. What I'm trying to teach you here is to open your mind up to say, you know what? Cold markets shouldn't stay cold for long at all. With specificity, with a sales funnel, with a presentation, all with the inclination of going for a particular target, and you using something like a search function on LinkedIn, targeting that specific group, you can find that someone is lukewarm almost instantly and red hot by the time they've seen that initial information. And here's a power tip for you. If you want to multiply this effect, start to create content. If you go out there and you're creating content like videos and posts on LinkedIn, and then you're connecting with this person, they're either already going to be familiar with you, so they're not a cold prospect, or the second they look at your profile and have a quick check of you, they're going to warm up before they've even seen the information. So I gave you a lot there. I know I gave you a lot of information. Hopefully you can maybe go back and write that down. In a nutshell, target a particular group. LinkedIn is great for you to do that. Create a specific sales funnel that's going to walk that person through the reasons why they particularly can benefit from your business or product. And then also create content on that same platform so they're either already warm or they warm up very quickly. It changes the way they perceive you, and the information gives you even better cold prospecting conversion. So hopefully that was helpful. Was that useful? Did it change your approach? Did it give you a little bit of an improvement? If it did, give me a like on the video so I can know to make more content on this particular subject. If you would like more training from me, you can go to authoritynetworker.com/YouTube. There's a 2-hour web class there that I'm holding this week. It'll be around about 2 hours long. We'll dive into how I sponsored over 700 people in the industry, how I built the 4th highest performing growing team. I did a whole bunch of stuff in the industry. I'd love to give you an overview of how you can take that information, take action on that web class, and put it into your existing network marketing business. I'll catch you there if you make it. As always, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. If you're a subscriber, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye for now.